Because if you're famous and loved, you also have enemies and foes, and they gossip and they tell people things that are not true about you. And you know that over the years, especially the Taiwanese, they should know better. And then one of these guys, always whenever I'm with him, I will have problems with the police. Even I drive my own car, suddenly some other car, and then we would have some problems, and I would have to go to the police, and fingerprints, mugshot, until it's clear up. Or they come search my house because, no end. Or I will have enmity from the neighbor, one guy, another guy, always. And until I find out nowadays, it's kind of so many. I cross so many out of my list, and mostly I do everything myself, except now I'm too busy to cook for myself. Otherwise I would also. I have people who can help me, but I do whatever I can. Only when I cannot, like heavy furniture, then I have to call somebody to help me. Because you don't know, people bring you a lot of garbage. And some people even maybe admire you too much. And then it becomes more like physical. And then if they cannot have you, they have you in their mind and all kind of thing, and make you sick. Make you even have stomach pain and headache. You have no idea. And they don't look the part. They don't look it. So you cannot have any suspicion. They all look very good. I also was on the internet all over, all kind of names I don't even know. Only when somebody told me, then I knew. I said, oh yeah, really? That's that. What can I do? Nowadays we have internet. Anybody can say anything on the internet. And I don't have time to trace them or to defend myself. I have no time. I don't even know all of them. Sometimes the so-called disciples, they know it and they try to take it off, But already some people know. And whatever is written already on like newspapers or television is archived. It won't go away. It will stay there. And then other people may go to the library, read it or see it, and they believe what is printed. They don't know me. They believe what is there on the newspaper. Even if it's already clear, but some people do not know. You cannot clear everybody. Like 100 people read that newspaper before, and only some will read again the next few days or the next week. And then they still think bad about whoever is blemished on there. Yeah. Nowadays, our world is very advanced, but also there are disadvantages. People can just do anything. They don't care about the consequences, the karma. They don't even know about it. So it's very difficult for any good person to sometimes defend themselves. Very difficult. Especially we practitioners, we cannot sue anybody. I don't anyway. Yeah, I don't. Also, I don't have time. Even if I wanted to sue somebody to clear my name, I must also have time. So don't be too proud if you have a lot of servants in your house. You never know. Sometimes suddenly you have problems, you have disaster. It could be caused by their karma. And some people bring disaster into your life. They don't look it. They're very diligent and working. They don't know. Some people bring it into my life. That's why I know. Your life I cannot trace and tell you, but my life I know. So many problems. That's because of the so-called helpers around. Some people bring problems with the police, so even if I can drive well, suddenly I have an accident, for example, like that. So police have to come. Or my car breaks down or something like that, and I have no choice but to stay there to wait for the police with all kinds of information, etc., etc. And maybe the opponent makes trouble and wastes a lot of time. And some people come, even sometimes they practice, but they don't practice very well. And their hormones override them and also make trouble for me. Yeah. Maybe not physically, or sometimes even physically. It gives you headache and stomach pain. It's too vicious, too zealous, You cannot always defend or do anything against such an invisible attack, especially when you did not expect it. And sometimes some people come and then cause you a lot of, reputation loss, yes, or money loss, a house or land loss. It happened to me over these years. I cannot remember everything. Yes. Money loss, okay. Land loss is not bad. But reputation loss is sometimes really big. Not because of my name, but it hinders my work, making a lot of people misunderstand me and make a lot of trouble for disciples as well, for my work. But you can avoid all this if you are a master. If you're a true master, there's nothing you can do about it. Unless you don't want any disciples. Oh, very few, like Bodhidharma, 5. The other just followers, 5 disciples. Yeah. Many masters didn't have a lot, didn't have. They don't want to. They know. Just troublemakers. It's okay to have disciples, to help them, but some they don't practice at all. They just want to come and stick around because they have nothing better to do. They just want to be the clown, just to bother, and bring their bad energies inside your house, your ashram, and then sometimes make you lose your control also, And then people would think, oh, what a bad master, huh? Yelling like that. But in India, they don't care about this. In India, if a master yell at them, they say, we know, you're trying to yell at us or to fool us so that we think you're bad, so that we can leave you. We won't leave you. They know all these tricks already, Indian people. Right? Right, Indians? Tika? Yeah, correct, right? Tell me.
They don't care all these things, whatever the papers and the TV tells.
Yeah.
Even my previous master has got big problem in 2012.
What did they do? What did he do? He didn't do anything.
No, he didn't do. He has his disciples, some of his disciples built some houses over there nearby, houses like a villa.
Gave him houses?
No, and they are selling to outside people, whoever wants to stay nearby. Like, in our ashram is there, outside nearby, some other disciples wants to buy a house and they can live there and come to ashram regularly.
Yes.
Like that, the other disciples, some group of disciples did that. So he got bad reputation because he's doing that real estate business. All his, fame gone away, and TV and newspapers has made big mess
Just
for him.
Just because some disciple bought some house nearby him?
The group of people make a real estate business out of it.
Oh.
His disciples.
Thinking that the master was making business.
Yeah, and the newspaper, TV made him big mess.
What for? He care about
houses. This master is behind all of this real estate business, all that.
No need. If he wants a disciple to offer how much money he wants, how much he wants, he doesn't have to make business. If you're famous master, you can ask disciples to donate all the time. I'm the only one who doesn't ask. Oh, not the only one, but I'm the one of those who doesn't ask. But if you're famous, like her master, for example, and in India, they follow all the time. And they give him anything he wants. Build houses, a palace for him if he wants. So he has no need to make any business.
The master didn't have any problem. He didn't have any profit out of it. But
of course.
Because of the other
because
disciples,
of that,
the group of disciples,
his bad name.
he got bad name. And we are also stuck in that real estate business.
Yeah, I know.
We bought houses and we were stuck.
Oh man, what for? Does he need that? He doesn't need anything. If he just say one word, he will have millions in no time. Yes. In India, there's a beautiful holy woman guru. She only hugs people. People give her millions. Yeah. She didn't even ask for it. And she uses it just to donate out again, to build houses for her disciples. These people, they don't need money. They don't care. Yeah, they see through or whatever illusions of this world. So that's wrong. People should know, if he's so famous, he doesn't need to make business anymore. Okay, you know already. Yeah. It's similar things all the time that happen to me. Yeah. And worse, yeah. That is why I told you before, don't just drag anybody into our group just because you want to have more disciples. You have to watch them if they're good or not, if they're really pure and sincere. Don't drag them in just for the crowd's sake, Just make me more trouble and make you more trouble. Yeah, what to do, yeah. Even when I first met the vice president of Taiwan, the former vice president, she came to visit me for the first time. And she told our disciples, she said, I knew her too late. I mean, she understood too late that I am not what other people said about me, bad things about me, and she knew too late. And afterwards, she went out talking for me like my spokesperson. At that time, I had not even met her yet. Yes. So one time she came here and she told me, many people also attack her, hinder her other work for Taiwan. So I said to her, you know already, good people, good people often have this kind of treatment. And she said, she knows my example. I don't feel too bad, not really that bad, yes. I just feel sorry that people can be so blind, deaf and dumb. Have eyes, how come don't see? Have brains, why cannot analyze and see the truth and the logic? The Maya, casts a curtain on everybody. They are just victims also. It's not just I the victim or your master victim, but those who blemish your master, other master's name also are victims. Victim of gossip, victim of Maya, victim of sometimes of their own jealousy or ignorance. Yes. Even among my own disciples, sometimes if I have two people work for me, if this thinks I like the other better or use him more, then also jealousy comes out. It's very difficult for me to keep somebody long because of jealousy, because of misunderstandings, because of ignorance or low-level thinking. Yeah. Okay. That is that. If you please go down and sit below there, I meditate with you for a while and then I won't walk over your head. You sit where you are, only the middle, just one little catwalk for me, yeah? You can sit around here, huh? Yeah. We meditate for a while, yeah, symbolic. Then I go back and do my work. I still have a lot of work every day. The reason I told you that I have a lot of work and I have no time is so that you know, so that you don't feel like, Master, why you don't sit with us? Why don't be with us longer? Why don't come eat with us? Why this, why that? Huh? All right. Light off, everything off, camera off.